Hey guys, welcome welcome back to my channel. It's Gilly. For today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys all my tips and secrets of how I keep my super duper duper oily face matte and beat all day long during this summer heat. Y'all, I don't know where y'all live, but I live in Miami right now, and whoo, is it hot. Like, I'm in my house right now, and I promise you it is hot. It's hot, okay? And I did leave my house because my camera kind of died after I finished my look and I couldn't like record this intro, so I went out to do a couple of errands for about like an hour or so, and my face is still looking very good. So if I were you guys, I'd take out my pen and pencil, pen and paper, pen and pencil. Wow, how are you gonna write if you have no writing substance? Anywho, and you should take some notes on the tips and tricks I'm going to show you guys in this video. Also, this eye look is going to be part of another video, so if you want to see how I got this eye look, I'm going to show you guys that in another video, which will be linked down below. So as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys no. So this eye look is going to be part of another video just because I didn't want to do too much in one video. I wanted to really focus on the face and the skin today. And I must say, girl, we look good. Anyways, I digress. Obviously, I'm going to show that in another video. I'm going to link it down below, so you guys be sure to check that out. It'll be really fun. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Alrighty guys, let's just jump right into today's video. First and foremost, the first step that I have into keeping your face matte and beat all day for you oily girls out there is I'm going to start off with a prepping spray. Of course, I've already done my entire skincare routine. I have been keeping up with drinking a lot of water, and those are all very essential for keeping your skin nice and matte, because honestly, oily skin is just really dehydrated skin that's compensating for not having enough moisture, so it's overproducing oils, if you like catch my drift. So my favorite priming spray honestly is the Decay Vitamin Infusion Complexion Spray. I always use this, and I try to save this more for the summer. For the winter, I use something else, not really, but I played around with the ColourPop one, like the ColourPop sprays, so I kind of use that more during the winter. But for the summer, I'm definitely using this and only this. This is almost done. Your girl gotta go get another one. Okay, so let's just spray. Alrighty, so now that we're done spraying our face, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Mattifying Primer. This is a really good primer for the drugstore. I think I got this from Target for like $9.99 or maybe $8.99. But probably $9.99 because this is L'Oreal, and it's a really good alternative to like really high-end primers that I know I usually use on my channel. And to me, it kind of gives me the consistency of like the Hourglass Mineral Veil, but with like a little bit of the Becca Ever Matte. It's like if those two had a kid, this is what it would become. But I still really like this for keeping my face matte and for filling in my pores and just smoothing out my skin overall. Now the next step to this beat matte face is to set our primer. If you've been watching my channel, then you guys know I love to set my primer. No matter what time of the year it is, I'm setting my primer, but specifically during the summer, I'm gonna set my primer. Today I'm gonna be using an oldie but goodie setting powder. This is the Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder, and I like that it's like shine free, and this is really finely milled, and it's gonna sit underneath your makeup really well and not like make it look patchy or anything. For this step, you really don't need a lot. I'm just gonna take like a damp Real Technique sponge, use this flat side, dump in there, pat off the excess, and just like lightly pat it on my face like this. Now you don't have to set your whole face like I just did. Like say you have like combo skin and you just have like a oily T-zone, then you can just set that, like mainly focusing on where you get oiliest the most. But for me, girl, there's no combination of anything. It's my whole face that gets oily. So that's why I set everything all over. That's just like, you know, what I do. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Maybelline 24-hour foundation. This is bomb. I absolutely love this foundation. Did do a review on it. Go check it out. It has a pump and I'm in the shade 355 Coconut. I'm also the same shade in like their other Fit Me foundation, so I'm glad that the shades are kind of consistent. This is a really good matte foundation, I feel like, for the summer. It really doesn't get that oily on me, so that's why I obviously like using it. And as you guys can tell, I literally have like this much left. And I could say I got this like recently because I really don't go through foundations like that because I have so many. But this one I have been reaching for and I absolutely love it. To apply it, I am going to be using a brush just because I'm not a foundation beauty blender person. Depending on the day, I mainly use brushes because to me it's faster and easier and I get like more coverage. For the brush today, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. brush. I can't remember what brush this is. The name's not on it, but it's just like an e.l.f. brush. So to conceal and brighten up my face, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Concealer, and I use the shade Tan. I really like this this concealer. It stays on really well, doesn't crease up that much, and this is like a really good shade for me. And I believe they, not recently, but they did expand this concealer range, so you know that's always a plus. The only thing I have with this is like getting the product out is so annoying. So now I'm going to set all of the areas I just highlighted with that concealer with the same Maybelline loose shine free powder from earlier. Next, I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NW45, and I'm going to set the rest of my face and just use that, you know, whatever's on this brush to dust off all the areas that I did just set with that other translucent powder. And I'm using one of the #1 brush from the It's My Ray Ray and BH Cosmetics collection. Now we're going to bronze up our face using my Becca bronzer in the shade Maui Nights. I have been really into bronzer lately, and especially for the summer, like, girl, you want to look nice, warm, and just like bronzed, you know, like you've been in the sun. So definitely grab your favorite bronzer. This is a really good one for people of color, and so is the CoverGirl Ebony Queen bronzer, and I'm pretty sure the ABH one in like mahogany is really good too. I kind of tested it out but didn't buy it, but I think I'm gonna go get it. But those are a few of my suggestions, and I can't think of any others at this moment. But I'm gonna use my Real Techniques brush, this angled fluffy brush, to bronze up this face. And I'm gonna bronze the exact places I would usually contour, and I'm gonna do a little bit of contouring, but I want to bronze first. See that cheek? Oh, so gorgeous. I know it looks really extra, but don't worry. And to contour, I'm going to be using my NARS contour blush in the shade Gineah. And I'm going to be using this really small crown brush. It's like kind of pointed, just to kind of like go right into this area here and stop like right there, just to deepen up this bronzer. And then I'm just going to quickly go over that with the same brush that I was using earlier to bronze, just to make sure everything is nice and blended. because the last thing you want to look like this summer is unblended. You don't want to have no unblended contour or none of that. Okay, girl? So our last couple of steps is just going to be to do some blush, highlights, lips, and then we'll be done. For blush today, I'm going to be using this Benefit California blush. I think this is such a pretty blush. It's just like nice and luminous, peachy, golden. I absolutely love this blush for the summer. It just gives me life from within, I feel. Look at that. Look at this cheek. Look at this. And when applying my blush, I always like to obviously put it on the apples of my cheek a little bit, and then I blend it up onto my contour and bronzer, just so everything is like nice and blended out together. So as you guys could tell, we used a lot of powder product, and we don't want to look powdery or cakey or anything like that. Not that I think we do. I think our skin is looking very nice, if I do say so myself. We're going to go ahead and set our face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I recently just got this from Ulta like maybe 3 weeks ago, and guys, I've really been liking it. I love the way the mist comes out. It really is a mist, and I feel like it just really gets in there because it's so fine, and it just like sets your makeup so well. Like, I want to do this before I do highlight or anything, just so we can, you know, get it together. Love the way that sets my face. Oh my god, guys, look at how good we look. So the last few steps that we gotta do are highlighter. For highlighter today, I'm going to be mixing 2 different highlighters. I'm going to first go in with my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Crown of My Canopy. This is my jam for the summers. This thing is so cute. Love it. It's like nice and subtle on me. And then to add a little bit more pop to this highlight, I'm going to be using my Fenty Kilowatt highlighter in the shade Trophy Wife, and I'm also going to put this in my inner corners and brow bone. And finally, for lips, I'm going to first line my lips using this lip liner pencil from Jonte Blue. This is in the shade 955 Spice. And then I'm going to fill in my lips with this Anastasia matte lipstick in the shade Honey.